This is John Cooper from College of the Atlantic in Bar Harbor, Maine. Looking forward to hearing you guys play. Have a great time making music. I'm going to have a great time listening to it. Hopefully I can add some things that might help you in the long run. And little things that your director probably has told you many, many times. We just need a little reinforcement. And maybe something you haven't heard before. That might be way out in left field, but who knows? I'm from Maine. All right, as I'm starting, before you start to play, I like the setup. I prefer the bass on the other side of the drums, but I think we're going to be okay here. It's still a tight rhythm section. All right. Nice flute sound. Beautiful tone. Okay. That's gotta hurt. Alright, seems... Yeah. I like the intensity build and then bring it back down again. Nice. Nice. Good stabs there on the muted trumpets. Locked in right on top, right, perfect. Yeah, yeah. Time is solid. Good job, good job. Ah, nice. Nice nuances. I like what I'm hearing. Nice. One thing I want to, it might not matter later on, but if these flutes have any sort of semblance of lead, you be careful not to. If everybody's not playing vibrato, then they would probably play clean there too. Or everybody else then plays vibrato with the flute. Nice transition, by the way. That's a nice... yeah, just right, just right. You guys are locked in. Nice call and response there. Good job on the Barry. Give me a little bit more contour there, maybe. Just a little bit more. Yeah, be patient. Wait for one. That's it. Oh, good chance to use the harmonic minor scale. Good. Don't get that too often. Or, should we call it the major Phrygian? Make those notes count, brass. Don't hit them too light. Still need to hear a chord. So a little bit more dat, less dot. Very nice soprano. All right. Thing is, remember, when you're playing a solo, know exactly how long you're going to play, and then pace it. You know, so that you're building your motives, so you don't hit me with all your motives right away. Then there's nowhere to go except repetition, which sometimes is cool, but you know, tell me a story and save the punchline. You know what I'm saying? That was a nice, nice sustained note. All right, we kept it musical. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very tasty. Good spacing. Right on the chords. Don't push that Barry figure. Da 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 boo da. Be careful there. Don't get excited. Same with the soprano. Yeah, nice target. Yeah, Mitchell. Nice transition into that chord. Very pretty. That's the 9. That's very nice. Yeah. Really nice solo. Very mature. I will talk about that in the clinic. Now I know that chord grew a little bit, but I like a little bit more clarity when we first attacked it, so I can actually hear exactly what I'm hearing as far as harmonically. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The tenor was Anton, right? This is Mitchell. Excellent. I got it. Beautiful. Now I'm going to say this again as far as pacing a solo. First off, I don't know how you're hearing this tape or whether you'll be able to hear the band very clearly there. Nice job. Way to lay back. But I'm having a little trouble hearing every note you're playing on the guitar. And I know what I'm hearing is phenomenal playing. Okay? And you got the chops galore and you're playing just where I want you to play. You're utilizing the fretboard in a very, very cohesive and succinct way. All right? But if we can get a little bit more clarity in the pitch, although I love the sound of it as far as the ensemble goes, but you need to come out a little bit more when you actually solo to get a little bit more like that, the bite into the notes. All right, maybe it's just where I'm sitting. I'm over on the left side, but the other thing is pace your solo a little bit so you save some of your story, you know, towards the end of it. So there's kind of a, you know, there's a punchline in some regard. You know, that's a bad way to say something that's as poetic as what you just played. Well, sometimes we have a tendency to to say everything we need to say in the first 8 bars, or the first 16 bars. And then we wind up repeating ourselves. Good transition. Yes, yes. Oh, low intonation right there. Little somebody on the sharp side. I like the phrasing. I really like, you all bought into it. All right, so we're all doing it. It doesn't sound like, just the right people in the band are doing it. Nice, very nice. And I bet you if we put a metronome up to this thing, we're right at the exact same tempo we were started. Very musical. Good job. Nice job. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. That's quite a piece of music to play at any level. It kind of reminds me of the Toshiko Akiyoshi band back in the 70s when I was directing a high school band, and only Toshiko's players could play, like Bobby Shu and stuff. Lou Tabakan could actually play that music. So when I tried to play it when I was at University of Pennsylvania, running the band there, we played the notes, but it just didn't come off. So to play with that sophistication with a high school band on a chart that difficult and that intense and that, in a sense, worldly, you guys have put in a hell of a lot of time, and you can tell from the maturity of the soloist as well. But everybody's listening, and that's so important. Everybody's got the ear for what they need to hear, and you're adjusting every single note that you play. Your time is solid. There's not much I can say other than congratulations on playing so well. That's it, Johnny Hodges. Very, very nice. Good control of the instrument. You're channeling Johnny now. Good timing. I like the hi-hat. Locked everybody in. That's it. Bass right on the beat. Right where you need to be. Right trombones. Oh, watch your pitch there, saxophones. You got to listen to your lead. All right, so here's what's going on here. Carrie, you're running just a hair on the sharp side. So they're not going to come up to where, they can't come up to where you are. But not every note. All right, we got a lot of flexibility because of the, like the bending and then the vibrato. So now, I hope you're hearing your saxophones behind you, because I know you're in a mic now, so like you can hear yourself pretty good. Listen to those saxophones behind you. So let's match up. It's pretty close. I mean, it's just a fine little edge. Nice, Barry. Take your time there. Yeah, da 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 da. That was nice. Johnny would have taken his time coming up the hill like that. That was nice. Right. Yeah. That was nice. Now see the saxophone section right there, unison wise, was absolutely perfect. Right on the pitch. It's the lead. It's just a little bit on the edge of sharp. All right, way to stylize in the tradition. I was just a hair early. That's the nemesis right there. Okay. Bass, rhythm section. She caught you just a little bit there. Watch that note. Watch that note. Kara, that's just a little real sharp on that note. As is that one. But like I said, as far as stylistically, you nailed it. Okay. But listen to this. Listen to this recording and listen to the band behind you. And see whether we can pull it down just a little bit. And then, in that regard, then you're going to have to, you're going to have that flexibility in your vibrato and in your pitch when we're moving it like that. But now you're going to have a different high end and a low end. Very nice, though. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, because the problem is at this point in time, you're up there. You already started playing. So what do we do with it when we're just a hair sharp? So now what we'd have to do then is you're going to have to adjust every note and stay on the low end of it, But the thing is, I don't know how much you're blasting the microphone was blasting your pitch out to you that you couldn't hear the saxophone sections as well as I could hear the sax section. Okay? But overall, it's like I can look past that. Those things. It's a minute sharpness. There are some notes that really kind of like dug in. They were a little bit abrasive, but overall, the stylistic sound of Johnny Hodges and the band playing so well behind you is very commendable. Now, see, what I like about that is I always like a director that makes sure that everybody's on the same metronome marking in their head by really, really counting it off and locking everybody down from the start. Congratulations. Good job. I love that because nobody should be indecisive and nobody should have any question at all. And you guys don't. You just locked into the tempo and we're all locked in. Love the rhythm section right here. Everybody's so tasty. Don't push that sax. Don't push the end of that phrase, sax, a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice. Yeah, you're making phrases, man. You're making musical phrases. You're telling me a story. You're putting the sentences together, and there's articulation there. There's phrasing, and there's inflection where there needs to be inflection. Yeah, Yeah, the first one was a little push. Second one was perfect. That's a nice round tone trumpets, brass on that last one. Boo dat. That was good. So I don't like dot. Excuse me. I like dat. Now I like the sound now on the guitar. I can hear everything better. Maybe you're a little louder this time. Yeah, nice. Oh, wow, you guys are matching your vibratos. Beautiful. All right, nice. But piano, what I can consider is like, let's get a little bit more expression going on there between the time you start and between the time you end. Maybe like a couple octaves with both hands. Or maybe just one hand octaves, or maybe a couple comping chords, or maybe some block chords towards the end. Da da da, so we have a little bit of build. Nice bass. Do ba ba da ba da. Yeah, that three feel, that triplet kind of feel that you're doing, bass player. That's very, very nice, very relaxed, very laid back. Good. Ba ba do ba da. Yeah, I got your motive. That's nice. Doo-da. Yeah, so you came back to your A section on the 5. Nice. There's the 5 again. All right, okay. All right. Be careful though when you're running that like real fast line and down that your target note is a chord tone or one note off of a chord tone so that you can resolve it. Nice. Da ba boo da da. I like that. Both you guys are leaving space. Ba ba boo da. Lower 3-1, flat 7-1. Okay. Cool. And you did some spacing there. Nice. All right. It was very musical. Both solos. Guitar solo. Very, very musical. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Wow, very, very musical, you guys. Very mature. Very, very nice performance. I'm hard pressed actually to really offer much critique about it, which is actually probably a good thing. But I feel a little inadequate that there's not many things that I can talk about. But I'll try in the clinic. I'll be right back in a couple minutes, so I'll be talking to you guys a little bit more. But I totally enjoyed your performance. I think the first tune was a great sonic adventure that I was glad to be a part of, and I commend you guys for taking that challenge on. Wow, you know. And then the to do Strayhorn and Benny Carter in the same set is really pretty cool. You know, at the same time, there's enough material there for your solos to be able to play some cool stuff. You know. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you in a couple minutes. All right, thanks, you guys.